Alright guys, welcome to another DIY of Wandering with the Watsons. It was convenient that both our toilet seals went out at the same time. So we've been doing a lot of renovations, you'll probably see some of those as we're going on, but this one is actually a real easy fix. We all know that we want to keep a little bit of water in the toilet. That helps keep down some of the smells. So you have the option of going to an RV repair place and let somebody else do it for you. But I did a little bit of research and I found that this is actually a really simple project that you can do on your own. It's going to take 5-10 minutes depending on the type of toilet you have. We have a Sealand toilet, and so I want to give you a specific demonstration on how to switch out the seals in the bottom of the toilet between the bowl and the main part of the toilet so that you're able to keep that water in there. All it is it's a Teflon ring and a rubber gasket. And so this is the kit that I found on Amazon, and I'll go ahead and put a link to it. It's just a bowl seal kit installation setup, and super easy for RV and marine toilets. Okay, so what we have is we have a Sealand 210. This is just the basic toilet you're going to find in a boat, an RV. It's got the lever action for the foot. Pull up, fills the toilet, push down, it flushes. Alright, so one of the main things you want to do first off is turn off the water at the pedestal. That's kind of an important thing. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to lift up on your toilet, make sure you get as much water out of the toilet bowl itself. Just flush it down. Now this part right here, it looks very complicated, but it's not. It's held on with a little bit of Velcro and it just slides out. That gives you access to all the goodies, okay? So what we're gonna do first is, you can see this clamp right here.
Yeah, hold on. Now you can see it.
So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get this clamp off. It's just like a regular hose clamp that you're gonna use on for like a radiator hose or something else like that. This is the only tool you need for this whole process. Now you'll see some other people, they'll take this off. That's just more work that you don't need to do. What you'll find is we take this, loosen it, slide it down. Now you've got these two pressure rings. This is what's going to hold the toilet to the top, or the main part of the toilet. Okay, just keep these together. Notice where you have these little tabs. That's what's gonna kind of line up. Set those aside. You're gonna get a little water on the floor. Just deal with it. All you got to do, pull this off, and there's your ring. Okay, go ahead. All right, so here's our old ring. All right, you can see it's got a whole bunch of buildup. It just looks old. So this little notch is kind of important. Just pop that Teflon ring up, and you can see our old ring, our old gasket. It's just got deposits. It's a little stiff. It's not as good. Here's the new one. This is what came right out of the package. Okay. Here's that Teflon ring. Theoretically, you could reuse the Teflon ring. Manufacturer sent it with its own Teflon ring, so they're gonna fit just right. So, see this little oval shape right here? That's gonna line up in there, okay? So make sure you get your gasket to seat just right, okay? So you feel the lip all the way around. Oh, see, there's the water that gets on the floor. All right, so what I like to do, I kind of try to figure out where it's going to be straight. Look down below and just try to get it to line up. Now this is where the hardest part comes in, is getting this back on. Get that hose clamp back up above the rings. Okay, get those two tabs that I showed you before, and then just slip that hose clamp back over. Now what you're gonna wanna do is put this hose clamp in a convenient location, because chances are you're gonna have to do this again. When I first came to this toilet to investigate what was going on, this hose clamp was all the way in the back. Super inconvenient. It's covered by this, so who cares where it's positioned? Again, Phillips head. Tighten it down, and then make sure your toilet's straight. Ask your assistant, is it straight?
It is straight.
All right, good.
Wait, no, a little to the left.
Your left or my left?
No, that was good.
Okay. Okay. Snug this down nice and tight. Don't overdo it, but just remember, this is your seal between the toilet bowl and the stand. Okay, there we go. And this is a great opportunity to clean up.
Now remember to clean up after yourselves.
All right, so this happens to be in our kids' bathroom, and any parents of younger kids knows their aim isn't great. So this is a great opportunity while you have that cover off, just to give it a good spray around and clean the areas that even when you ask them to clean their bathroom, you know it gets missed. So give it a good cleaning. Put your cover back on. And now I'm gonna go turn the water back on.
Go.
So this is where you get to feel like a total champion, because you just saved yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars by having, instead of having somebody else do it, you did it yourself. So go ahead and fill up your toilet. Just make sure it doesn't leak all over the floor, because then you did something wrong. Let it sit. And I did this for our other toilet. Put the gasket in, took me 5 minutes, and it's still holding water. One of the advantages of having water in your toilet is it's a natural means of keeping black tank odors from getting into your trailer. We all hate it, but it's just a part of what it is living in a trailer. So if you can keep water in the toilet bowl, it makes things much happier. It makes the family happy. It makes you happy.